Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Housewives of Atlanta Season 14 Reunion Part 1. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows, and also the reactions. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, welcome back. So, we don't have any comments from last week's video, so we're going to jump right on in. Now, they didn't set up the stage where, like, they're on an island surrounded by water. So, if you want to get up, you either going to have to hop over into the other part of the stage, or you're going to get yourself wet. This is, I guess they're going to make sure ain't no going to be no running off when you get mad or somebody made you upset or what have you. You're going to stay your tail right here until it is time to break. So, first we get to talking about the bone collector, and has Sonya taken over Sheree's place as being the bone collector. But like, everybody was being the bone collector. Like, each and every one of them doggone girls, ladies, was up there. Girl, you know what I heard what happened? Well, nah, girl, you hear what happened? Yeah, they was all doing that. Like, that's the name of the show, basically. Gossiping, shopping, fighting at somebody's event. That is basically it. So, yeah. And then we get to talking about Sheree. Now, Sheree says that She by Sheree will be launched the evening of the finale. And all you got to do is get on SheBySheree.com, pick your outfit, put your credit card in, and your shipping address, and bam, boom, bam, you're going to have your outfits in like 3 to 5 business days. Now, even though I did not go on the website myself, I heard that the website had crashed because allegedly so many people were coming to this website that the website didn't know what to do. But my thing is, when the website was working, Sheree, she had all the nerve, gall, and audacity and to be out here trying to charge doggone $200-300 for a jumpsuit when you can get the same jumpsuit from Amazon or Shein. All she did was go to a manufacturer that they go to, got the same jumpsuit, brought it to her wherever she was at, slapped the She by Sheree sign on it, and then upped the price. And then on top of that, none of the outfits that was at the fashion show was on her website. And like most of the outfits, like, this is supposed to be workout gear. No, this, for ladies, if you trying to work out and jump around, you can't have your girls just doing everything. They need to be secure in place. And these outfits wasn't for working out. This is like, I want to look cute somewhere outfits. Now, if that's the goal, then that was the goal. But I thought she was doing joggers and things of that nature. Then they get to talking about Sheree not paying people. Drew was like, well, she didn't pay me when she was supposed to be helping me with Marlo and Kenya's joint birthday party. I still haven't seen that money. But Marlo was like, when I'm not Marlo, but with Sheree is basically like, if I'm not satisfied with your services, I'm not going to pay you. And I was like, no. Even Kenya was like, no, if you're not happy with the services, just no longer use that particular vendor no more. Because if that's the case, I can be like, okay, I bought this $40,000 chandelier from you, and because it is a half a shade off of the color I wanted, I am no longer happy, so therefore I'm no longer going to pay you. It's like, no, ma'am. If she's giving all these excuses why she not paying the people, because she not happy with the services. If you wasn't happy with the services, you could, unless it was something you was eating or something, if you wasn't happy with the way they designed it, give them their design back, and they will give you your money, and you won't have to pay. Simple as that. Then they talking about her fake relationship with Martell Holt. And what I got out of what she's doing with Martell Holt, and I could be wrong because I have not been keeping up with it. I've been like hearing like bits and pieces of it when other people on YouTube were talking about it, but like, this seems like she thought that once Tyrone got out of jail, that was going to be a big enough storyline for her, not realizing that he was using her while he was in jail and probably had several other women that he was talking to and getting money from. and that didn't work out the way she wanted it to. And hey, Martell, he is, fame hungry as well. Why not us get together and, be out there? So that'll help you on your show, and that'll help me on my show. Like, this man is a known cheater. Cheated on his wife up, down, left, and right, and had a baby on her. And this is the man that you want to be seeing, that you're developing a relationship with. All she can say was, like, he is a very good looking man. And then Kenya was like, yeah, because we've seen Bob. I like, why you gotta bring, even though I agree, but why you gonna bring Bob up into this? Bob minding his own business, and he got to be brought into that. He is not the most nice looking man out here. Where we at? We talk about Sonya and Drew and the fall of their friendship. Now, Sonya said she didn't just turn on Drew for no reason at all. It was like, you was acting one way on camera with the girls, and then you was acting another way off camera when the girls wasn't around, and that's not the kind of person that I am. I want you to be the same way you are on camera and around people as you are off camera when people aren't around. And Drew wasn't doing that, and she didn't like how Drew was almost kind of making her a liar. Like, she had said, I had spoke to Kenya about how I was feeling about Drew, and when the cameras were not in there, I expressed to Drew how I was feeling. And then once what's her name, Kenya was sitting there and the camera was there, Drew was acting like we ain't even had this conversation. She's like, that's why I was sitting there on the couch looking like, are you for real? Are you serious? And I can kind of sort of see that from Drew. I can. So it wasn't like Sonya was like, okay, I'm just going to throw my friendship with Drew to the side because of this. It was like, no, you was moving funny, and I don't move like that, and I don't want to be around people who move like that. Be who you are on and off camera. Simple as that. This little last bit, we learn more and more about Marlo and her upbringing. She explained that she had a rough childhood. She was in several foster homes, and her grandma did not know how to show love to her kids, and therefore Marlo's mama didn't know how to show love from her kids. It's like a generational curse, and we're going to get a little bit into that when I do my Love and Hip Hop Miami review. She had gotten beaten real bad by her mama, and she left to go live with a church family. Well, while there, she ended up getting beaten by the husband there. She was taken from that home, and I guess she was speaking about how this foster mother was being strict on her, and the foster mother felt some type of way. It's like, you out here trying to ruin my reputation. You got to pack your bags and go. And she went to another foster mother, and she's like, she was so happy to be there. The nice house, the circular driveway. The woman was a teacher, had a daughter, but she come home one day and the woman was like, you're going to have to pack your bags and go because my daughter is feeling neglected and not feeling the love because I'm trying to show you love, being my foster daughter. So it was like a lot of shifting from foster home to foster home and not feeling love. But I was like, we would like to see more of this Marlo, the vulnerable Marlo. She also talked about how her mom kind of went back to her old ways, hanging around with the old people, may have, relapsed and got back on the drugs. So that's going to be hard on her. That's going to be hard on the nephews as well. It's just that we want to feel sorry for Marlo. But then Marlo will turn around and then get mad and do something ugly towards you to be like, and to where you're like, I want to feel sorry for you, but the way you be acting, I just can't do that. And it just reminds me how she made that awful remark about how Kenya's own mama didn't want her. And I'm like, all the stuff that you've been going through with your mother, and you would say this about Kenya in her relationship with her mom, knowing that you have this messed up relationship with your mom where she's been on and off drugs, you in and out of foster care because she was on drugs, and you talking about Kenya's relationship with her mom. I thought, well, I guess that was only because Candy was hungry that Candy and Marlo had made up over the Kentucky Fried Chicken in Jamaica. But like, I guess once Candy seen how Marlo was talking and making it seem like Candy wasn't a good person because of some of the things that Candy did, and Candy was like, I am a very good person, and the fact that you out here trying to make it seem like I'm not, we not finna do that. I don't know if Marlo gonna get a peach again, because she came on here being the big bully that she is. And, that can kind of sort of slide when you a friend. But when you were a peach holder, and then two of the top people on the show don't want to film with you for whatever reason, your days maybe none. But I was surprised she was sitting next to Andy, because ain't that where, like, the favorites sit? When you sit next to Andy, you got top spot. Because Sheree and Marlo was sitting next to Andy. I don't know. That was basically everything that happened between the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, for $4.99. Make sure your notifications are on so my beautiful Facebook video. You can click on it. You can like and share with your people. And you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.